Hi guys, this is Teddy and welcome back to episode 12 of my Shipwreck Survival Island. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Now, as you remember last episode, we finished off our windmill build, which does look pretty amazing. I am very happy with how that one has come along. So today we're going to start off by working on our tavern. Now, I don't really have much of a plan for this. As always, I am going to wing it and I'm going to see how it comes out. So I'm going to get materials together. I am going to get working on this and I'll come back to you guys in a little while. Alrighty, a little while has passed, guys, and I ended up doing a little bit of a stream, and this is the result. It kind of looks pretty cool. It looks like a tavern. Now, I did get the stream guys to help me out with some bits, and I'm really thankful for their help. Like, absolutely amazing people. And I put my notch banners up. I was going to record that, but I forgot. Teddy, bad Teddy, bad Teddy. But yes, we have got the notch shackle banners up as our tavern banner. And one thing I do want from you guys, I do need a name for our tavern. So if you guys want to hit up with a comment down below and let me know what you think we should call the tavern, then that would be awesome. But for now, I'll quickly do a little bit of a tour. We've got a sign there for our tavern name. When we actually get a tavern name, we'll put the winning name on there. And as we come in, we've got a little bookshelf and a shelf with a drink on it next to us here. And we've got ourselves a couple of little booths, which I think these look pretty cool. I really do. This is kind of a nice little tavern. And then we've got a nice big bench seat over here, which is really cool as well. Really simple to build. And then we've got our bar. And we've got all the names of all of our drinks and our foods as well. And if you know what that means, then good on you. So, and that one. If you know that one, know that one as well. And as we come in behind the bar, we've got our bar bell, the bell we call time with. Got some of our drinks up on the wall. We've got some food up on the wall, and these are to represent our fridges. That's what I put them as. And in here we've got our little food cupboard with some fishes and some kelp, and it looks really quite cool in there. And what I've done different with this tavern, guys, it's not just a tavern. The upstairs, I've actually put in some accommodation. So this also has rooms. And they're all pretty similar. They are all pretty similar, but it's medieval, so we decided to go for hay bales with carpets on top because I don't want to use proper beds because of the fact we've got villagers nearby. This one is a quaint little single, as you can see, and the only thing I haven't done yet is I haven't put the lanterns in place. Basically, wherever these torches are going to be, we're going to replace with a lantern. So that's how that's going to be, and they're basically all the same. As I said, every single one is the same. But we want a nice little torch eye instead of the lantern. I put another one up there as well above the chest, so a bit more light. Because there's a double room, we want a bit more light going on. And we've got hidden storage as well for these, just so they can store their stuff if they decide they wish to. This one I've already done lanterns in. And we've got paintings everywhere as well. We've got paintings everywhere. And then we've got another upstairs as well, which is going to be the storage attic, but I haven't got as far yet as decorating that. All I've got is a couple of lamps up here for now. But yeah, this will be the storage attic where I don't know what we'll put up here yet, but I will figure something out. And if you've got any ideas of what we could put up here, then again, hit me up in the comments. I mean, I'm going to put some cobwebs up here. I want it to look a bit dusty, a little bit decrepit. So I'm thinking, you know, probably some more of the note blocks would be quite a good idea, with some cobwebs and maybe some old planks of wood and that sort of stuff. So, but yeah, give me a comment, guys. Tell me what you think. What do you want to see in there? And that one's got lanterns in it, awesome. And that one's got lanterns in it, awesome. And that one does not. Let's give you some lanterns. And again, we'll do one above the storage, and beautiful. So yeah, now guys, we are going to move on to our next project. I am going to fly over to the witch hut, and I am going to sort out the storage over there. And again, I will cut back to you when I have completed said mission. Alrighty guys, you join me over at the witch hut, and I have completed getting our storage system in place. Now this is the really simple bog standard 2 item storage system. Then we just hop up here. Basically, we got a comparator coming out the top hopper, which is facing the comparator, and it goes into 3 pieces of redstone that steps down one, back into a repeater, back into a block, and we've got ourselves a redstone torch hidden under this block right here. And yeah, it's really simple. We've got our gunpowder on this one, and our item filters, and so on and so forth, all the way across. And that's going to be that for the item sourcer. I've done a little decorating here. I did put a trapdoor up there because I did have a witch decide to come and say hello and nearly kill me. That was awesome. I'm not going to decorate in here for obvious reasons. This is the maintenance area. It doesn't need decorating, guys. But I am very, very tempted to, when I come up here, I'm tempted to actually do some work outside the witch hut. Potentially do a bit of decorating, potentially even put a secondary fish farm over here, because we've got a micro coral reef over here. Which, it's not uncommon for swamps to spawn next to the coral biomes, but this is basically a lake. Let me fly up here and I'll show you what I mean. This does go out into an ocean via a river, but this is not coral out here. So we've got a micro coral biome. Hello, Johnny. I see you there. Right in the middle, next to our witch farm, which is a really good place to get ourselves a little bit of a tropical fish farm. So that might be something we do in the future, and we're going to have the AFK spot up there for both farms. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I am going to AFK for a little bit. I'm going to turn my farm on. I'm going to fly myself up to the AFK spot. Just like so. Crash myself in. I'm going to shoot that Johnny in the head because he ain't going to despawn any other way. I missed. That was a good shot, Teddy. Well done. And missed again. Teddy, you're a bad shot. Yes, shut up. I know. Teddy, you're still missing. I know. Gotcha. No, I didn't. Oh my goodness, how many shots? There we go. Had to aiming apparently above his head. Where did the other one go? He's out of distance of rendering. Okay, cool. Anywho, I'm gonna AFK up here for a little while. I'm gonna get my witches together. I'm gonna AFK here. I'm gonna put my bed down and set my spawn point up here. So if I do die for any reason, I will spawn back up here automatically. And I will see you guys in just a little bit. Wow, too close. Alright, we just finished our AFK session. We're going to quickly hop down here and see how much we've got our hands on. Nearly 5 stacks of gunpowder, 4.5 stacks of that, nearly 5 stacks of that. Yeah, pretty good, guys, pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Now, this looks pretty empty because I've actually been in here and put another couple of chests back here. And once these 2 are full, which will be 3 more health potions, make that 2. I will be putting a diversion hopper in. Instead of going into the chest, they're going to go into a lava source and it's going to get destroyed because we don't need that many potions, guys, so this one will no longer be needed. So guys, what we're going to move on to now is I want to go up to the farming district and carry on with a little project I've started over there. And that little project is I want to make an iron farm, guys. It's about time we got an iron farm on the world. So let's get ourselves together an iron farm. So as you can see, guys, I've got the groundworks put in place for our iron farm. Now, I'm not expecting it to be mega with the drops. I don't expect to be AFKing here for a massive amount of time. But I have left this set up in such a way that I could change it over to all feed into the one hopper, then put it into a dispenser and drop it straight down into a secondary sorting system down below. But yeah, this is how we're going to start it up. We can have our lava sources sat on this block up here. And thank you so much, Rain. Just what I always wanted. So yeah, we're going to have our lava sources dropping up from that one there. We get another 2 blocks above that. And then we're going to have our platform above. And I've done this in the way I've done this. So we've got a nice flat platform here. And we're going to add in a staircase that goes up to our trading hall up the top there. So I'm going to cut away. I am going to do a little stream. And I'm going to see how far I can get on this. And I'm going to try and get a bit of work done down here as well, because this is our sugarcane farm down here, and I started it and I never got as far as actually finishing it, so I want to get that done. That's definite. So I'll cut away, I'm gonna get a cut of this done, and I will come back to you in just a little while. Alrighty guys, some time has now passed, and as you can see behind me, I've got myself quite a large build. This is going to be my iron farm, and everything is ready to go. I've got all the beds in place. I've got shulker box full of workstations, and all I really need now is my villagers. And the best way for me to get the villagers, rather than trying to transport them over from my island or a village or whatever, is actually to try and get myself some zombie villagers. Now, the way I'm doing that, let me just fly up to the top here, is I have got myself a little pod set up in the middle here. Now, this is where I'm going to put my breeding station. This is where I'm going to breed the villagers up. And up here, I've got myself a little waiting area. So I'm basically going to try and spawn the zombie villagers in this pod here. And I'll be waiting just over here for them to spawn in. Now, I haven't been lucky so far. I haven't had a single zombie villager spawn in, unfortunately. But I have been busy during the daytime. And during the days after I finished getting this thing in place, I've done a bit more work getting some sugarcane stuff in place as well. So that's going to be the plan for now. I'm going to be working down there during the daytime, getting the sugarcane farm going. And when nighttime hits, I'm going to fly myself up here. And I am going to try and get myself some zombie villagers in place. Hopefully I'll be recording at least some of this so I can show you guys what is going on. But for now, I'm going to cut away. I'm going to stress myself out with villagers, and I'll come back to you in a bit. Alrighty guys, I've been rather busy indeed. I've got quite a few. I've got a friend over here who's kind of stuck himself in the corner. Got loads of kitty cats knocking about, and I've got villagers making babies as we speak. Yeah, it's going pretty well. We've got quite a few villagers in place already. I've got most of these guys going to be fishermen, kind of obvious reasons. I've got a fish farm right next door. So all the ones on this side will be fishermen, I've decided. And down this side, I've got a few Fletchers. I'm going to throw in a few farmers. So we've got better selection down this side. I don't really want librarians over here. I am going to have a secondary trading hall with just librarians somewhere else. So I don't need librarians up here. This side, I've got myself a toolsmith and an armorsmith already in place. I'm going to put a couple more of each of those in place. And then whatever else I can't decide really, because I've got a few options. I've got some more fletching tables. I'll try to go that way. Although to be fair, we're not really going to need bows. They're just kind of there to fill the gaps, to be honest. So I might get some stonemasons as well. I might stop with the fletchers and do the rest of these stonemasons. That could be quite a good idea. Anywho, I'm going to carry on getting my villagers together, and I'll come back to you guys when I've got an operational iron farm. Alrighty guys, an operational iron farm has now been achieved, and as you guys can see, we've got a golem burning away in the pits, ready to give me his lovely iron. Happy days. Now, I've been AFK at this thing for a little while, about an hour, and there's a stack in that one, a stack and a bit in there. We got over a stack in that one, and we got over a stack in that one as well, which is absolutely awesome. Now, let me take you around what we've got. Now, this iron farm is based on Old Guy's design. It's not actually Old Guy's design, but it's based off of it. This is one I've modified for my own desires. And I've got myself a couple of farmers over here. Obviously, I've got the Fletchers I mentioned earlier. Got myself a few stonemasons because they're always handy to have. Got our full set of fishermen. And we've also got our original fellow, not you, you're the one I want. You're the original fellow, and you're the one who gives me steady, cheap prices. So he's our main trading dude. And then as we come around here, we've got armorers, we've got weaponsmiths, or toolsmiths, sorry. So we can get ourselves extra pickaxes and stuff like that. Although, to be fair, it won't be cheap, but it doesn't really matter. We've got an emerald farm. We've got some more armorers, and then we've got one more stonemason locked away in the corner over here. Now, what I'm going to do for a bit of this episode now is I'm going to go get some stuff. I'm going to do a little bit of trading with some of these guys, especially the fishermen, because obviously we've got tons upon tons of fish. So once I've got a bit more trading done up here, I'm actually going to take some of my iron supplies. I'm going to go down there and I'm going to build the second story on my sugarcane farm. So that means I'm going to have to make a stop off probably at the witch farm to get myself some redstone. Go back to base, grab some more quartz and some cobblestone, and then I'll get on with that as well. Okay, so the sugarcane farm is now finished to the point that I have got the second layer in place. Now, this thing is running on just under 120 plants, which is a pretty decent number, so I should get around 120 Also sugarcane every 10 or 20 minutes, which is not a bad little rate. It's not a bad rate at all, and it shouldn't take over the amount of time to fill these up, but I don't think it'll actually ever get to the point of filling these up. Now, what else I've been doing? What else I've been doing, guys? I've been a little bit busy gathering supplies to have a little demonstration of my plans for over here on the industrial district. Now, obviously, we've got our basalt generator over here as well already, and my plan over this excuse me, my plan is over here. We're going to have our little farms like the basalt generator. We are going to put ourselves in a cobblestone generator, a stone generator, probably an AFK fishing farm, and some other good stuff like that. And on top of that, that's going to be our manual farms. That's all going to be in the central district area of the district. So we can hopefully be activating our iron farm at the same time. But in this shulker box, guys, I have got the plan. This is a big plan. And it is this. We are going to put in all the farms that are in this box. We have got pumpkin farm, melon farm, cocoa beans, tall flower farm, a tree farm, a wool farm, a cow farm. Crimson roots represent the nether farm, so i.e. the crimson stems, the warp stems, the nyliums, all that stuff. We've got a regular sized flower farm. We've got a chicken farm. We have seeds, carrots, potatoes, beetroot seeds, all that stuff. We're going to make crop farms. We're going to do mushroom farms. We're going to have, of course, I mentioned the AFK fishing farm. We're going to put in a dragon farm. We're going to put in a gold farm, a netherwort farm, a snow farm, a cactus farm, a bamboo farm, and a kelp farm. Now, guys, this is where you come in. I want to know, have I forgotten anything at all I could possibly put over here? I'd love to know, guys, what other farms you think I could possibly squeeze into this area. Bearing in mind, by the end of this series, whatever, this will be massive, so this is going to be a big series. But by the time this industrial area is finished, what else will I need over here? Let me know down below, guys. But with that, I have run out of time for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. I've had great fun getting that iron farm together, and obviously building the tavern was an awesome thing to build as well. So if you've enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you really loved it, then please hit subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye for now.